my name's Stacy McCord Crooks. I'm founder president of Heebie-Jeebie Bluegrass Standardbred Retirement, and we have a birthday today. This is Benn's Wrangler. He is turned 15 today. We wanted to give a little bit of information on a lot of the horses here, so we're going to try to start doing videos. And we thought, what best way is on the birthdays that we do know. Blind Ben came to us back in January of 2014. He was saved from a kill pen. Ben has defied death several times. The first time was the track, and then the second time was from Amish. Third time was from the kill pen, and then the fourth time was when he was accidentally put on the slaughter truck, and a person happened to go on a day that the slaughter truck was there and realized he was on it. So Ben has been marked for great things, apparently. Defy him, 4 times. Ben, we found out Ben was blinded when he was with the Amish. It was blunt force trauma to the head until his retina's detached. You'll see that he only has one of his eyes now. We did have to get his left eye removed because once the retina's detached, their eyes will end up dying and collapsing. That's your brother. They'll die and collapse. So that's what happened to his left eye, and we had to get it removed. Upon removal, the vet did confirm it was what we were told, blunt force trauma to the head, so his retina's detached. His right eye is now turning completely white, which is what his left eye did. And right before it turned red and started collapsing. So eventually we will have to get his other eye removed, according to the vet. But Ben is an amazing horse. He did not let anything that happened to him in the past change his soul or his spirit. He's one of the gentlest horses that we have ever come across. Very sweet and has forgiven humans for what was done to him. He's extremely intelligent. Of course, being blind, his other senses are amazing. His smell and his hearing. I have been able to train him with voice commands. I don't even have to have him usually on lead, unless I want him to sit still, then that's why he's on a lead now. But I have trained him all directions. I can let him know if he's changing his terrain. I can let him know if he's getting ready to hit something or if there's danger in the way, and he will listen to me and go with my guidance. Ben cannot be out if the wind gets really heavy, because the wind will mess up the smells and where sounds are bouncing off of, so he can't figure out where he's at. So we are constantly watching the weather and making sure the wind doesn't get above 15 miles an hour. That's about as high as it can get, where he can still judge where he's at. Ben has made many appearances with groups that we have out for education. He is a favorite among the groups with his sweet demeanor and with his story. But he is a very special boy. He is very mischievous. He has broke into and out of every stall, every door, every room. It doesn't matter. You basically have to put multiple deadbolts and chains and everything to keep him from getting in it. These little lips right here, boy, they are, yeah, those there right there. Those things can unlatch anything. He's just an extremely intelligent horse, and he is proof that just because they're blind doesn't mean they can't have a good life. Doesn't mean that they're not special, and we shouldn't give them a chance. Ben will be starting I will be starting him under training for me to ride him to see how well he does. And if he does well, since he trusts me on the ground, I'm hoping he will trust me under saddle. And if he does well, we'll be taking him to shows to prove that blind horses can still do what other horses do. But like I said, he's an amazing boy. We call him our miracle. He's super sweet, and we are grateful that God put it on us, on our souls, to bring him in. And we are thankful to Patty, who pulled him from the kill pen to try to get him a home, and then for going and finding him on the slaughter truck and getting him off there. Unfortunately, to get him off there, he was in the very front, and 26 horses had to be pulled off to pull him out. And she said that was the hardest thing she ever had to watch, is those 26 horses come off that truck and be put right back on it. But she knew she had to endure that to save him. So we want to wish him a happy 15th birthday, because it is a miracle that he is getting his 15th birthday. He shared several birthdays with us so far, and like I said, since 2014. And we are grateful that he is here with us. Now I am going to let his daddy, our co-founder and vice president, Tracy Crooks, come up and say a few words that he would like to say about Benn.
I want to say words can't even describe this horse. I mean, he is, like Stacy said, he's an amazing guy. Gets into and out of every bit of trouble that he can. A lot of you that follow Benn know, have heard me tell stories about him getting in and out of stuff. And I mean, we've changed fences on the property several times since he's been here. And you show him once and he knows where he's going. I can call him in the morning for breakfast, and he can be on the whole other side of the property, and he comes right, misses every tree, misses every dip, knows exactly where he's going. He goes through a 12-foot fence or a gate, goes around the barn, through the back of the barn, right to where he's supposed to eat. And it's just, you would never know he was blind unless you got up on him and saw him, you know, as close as we are right now. But he's a super sweet boy, and I'm blessed to have him. So happy birthday, buddy. I love you.
Before we go, I want to do a special mention. When we were tasked on bringing him in, Tracy had just had hip replacement surgery. He was out of work, and we had no money coming in, and we had wonderful donors that donated hay and food and everything for 3 months of his recovery until he could get back to work. But one of those donors, her name is Sandy, and she is Benn's Aunt Sandy. Yes, his Aunt Sandy. She has been faithfully sponsoring Benn's food every month since he came in January 2014. And she loves him dearly. She doesn't live anywhere around here. She lives in New York, and we're in Henderson, Kentucky. And she loves him as we love him, and she continues to support him because he is so special. That's the horse Benjamin is that he can touch people from across the country, and they love him so much that they want to help continue him thriving and seeing many more birthdays. So we want to give a special shout out to his Aunt Sandy for being amazing and loving him like we do and helping us care for him. So without donations, we can't do what we do, and sponsorships, we would love to have more, but we've got our faithful Aunt Sandy for our little sweet Benn here, and he loves her dearly. We talk about her all the time and give him kisses for her all the time. So Sandy, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You are in our hearts and you have become our family. So we want to say happy birthday, Benjamin.
Happy birthday, big guy.
His name, like I call him Benjamin. I call him Benjamin Buttons and my Ben. But his name's Benn's Wrangler was his race name. So happy birthday, Benn's Wrangler.
We love you, buddy.
Love you.